Right now, the judge should not accept this plea bargain without hearing from Garland, Weiss, and the 6 witnesses.
That was Fox News contributor and lawyer Alan Dershowitz there, saying the judge, who has yet to approve Hunter Biden's plea deal, should not accept it until she has heard from a few crucial people. The hearing into the plea deal is set for July 26, but it's already been labelled a sweetheart deal made with the Justice Department and Hunter Biden. According to papers filed in Delaware, the president's son will plead guilty to 2 misdemeanor tax charges of failure to pay in 2017 and 2018. But so much has come out of this investigation process into Hunter Biden's tax crimes, especially from IRS whistleblower Gary Shapley, who has claimed this probe has been conducted with preferential treatment and always benefited the subject. Alan Dershowitz has claimed that the judge needs to speak to Delaware Attorney David Weiss, Attorney General Merrick Garland, and the 6 witnesses who were in a crucial meeting last year. Attorney General Merrick Garland is under scrutiny after allegations in Gary Shapley's testimony contradicted a vow that he made under oath. That's because Merrick Garland testified, saying Trump-appointed David Weiss has complete authority to lay charges against Hunter Biden. But according to Gary Shapley, who was leading the probe into Hunter's taxes, that wasn't true. He claims that in a meeting that took place on October 7 last year, David Weiss said he wasn't the man to make the final call. This ended up being my red line meeting in our investigation for me. United States Attorney Weiss was present for the meeting. He surprised us by telling us on the charges, quote, "I'm not the deciding official on whether charges are filed," unquote. He then shocked us with the earth-shattering news that the Biden-appointed DC US Attorney Matthew Graves would not allow him to charge in his district. To add to the surprise, US Attorney Weiss stated that he subsequently asked for special counsel authority from Maine DOJ at that time and was denied that authority. Instead, he was told to follow the process, which was known to send US Attorney Weiss through another President Biden-appointed US Attorney. What that meant was David Weiss, who is not a special counsel, does not have the authority to charge outside of his jurisdiction, which is Delaware. So charges wanting to be brought forward in the state of California or DC were denied. Because it had been denied, he informed us the government would not be bringing charges against Hunter Biden for the 2014 to 2015 tax years, for which the statute of limitations were set to expire in 1 month. All of our years of getting to the bottom of the massive amounts of foreign money Hunter Biden received from Burisma and others during that period would be for nothing. David Weiss explained to those in the meeting that if he wanted to charge Hunter Biden with potential crimes in California from 2016 to 2019, then he would have to seek special counsel status again should the new attorney for the Central District of California deny the request to charge. Everyone in that meeting seemed shell-shocked, and I felt misled by the Delaware United States Attorney's Office. At this point, I expressed to the United States Attorney Weiss several concerns with how this case had been handled from the beginning. The meeting was very contentious and ended quite awkwardly. However, Merrick Garland has claimed, "I don't know how it would be possible for anybody to block him from bringing a prosecution, given that he has this authority," while also adding that David Weiss never requested for special counsel powers. But Fox News legal analyst Greg Jarrett says, well, the DOJ regulations are actually quite clear, and this crooked plea deal made needs to be delayed.
And the DOJ regulations state clearly that a guy like Weiss has no authority outside his Delaware district. So the federal judge, Noriega, should delay approving this crooked plea deal. It reeks of political interference, corruption, lies, and a cover-up, Sean.
Gary Shapley's testimony continues on how David Weiss wasn't allowed to charge in both California and DC. The years in question included foreign income from Burisma and a scheme to evade his income taxes through a partnership with a convicted felon. There were also potential FARA issues relating to 2014 and 2015. The purposeful exclusion of the 2014 and 2015 years sanitised the most substantive criminal conduct and concealed material facts. At this time, according to Mr. Shapley, Hunter Biden had still not reported $400,000 in income from Burisma and was owing around $125,000. To make matters worse, defence counsel was willing to sign statute of limitation extensions for 2014 and 2015 and had done so several times. Because United States Attorney Weiss had no ability to charge 2014 and 2015, DOJ allowed the statute of limitations to expire. There is no mechanism available to collect the tax owed by Hunter Biden for 2014 other than in a voluntary fashion. Of course, Republicans aren't happy. Here's what Texas Senator Ted Cruz had to say.
Now, let's be clear. If that is correct, Merrick Garland committed perjury twice.
Wow.
So that's what they've alleged. The Justice Department prevented the U.S. attorney from bringing stronger charges twice against Hunter Biden. That is directly contrary to what Merrick Garland testified under oath.
House Speaker Kevin McCarthy has also declared that impeachment is on the cards for Merrick Garland.
By July 6th, because of the allegations from the IRS, because of the whistleblowers and the DOJ, Garland, what he is saying and what David Weiss are saying privately are two different things.
Right.
And if it comes true what the IRS whistleblower is saying, we're going to start impeachment inquiries on the Attorney General.
Well,
A spokesperson for the White House has refused to comment.
Does the White House believe Attorney General Garland committed perjury when he testified under oath that Delaware U.S. Attorney David Weiss could bring charges outside his district?
I don't have any comment on this. Anita, go ahead.
Within 10 days of,
Stephen, I'm moving on. Anita.